join me inside my writing yurt. Come on. For those of you just joining us, this is Thomas with Ask Cozy Grammar. It's raining here today, so you may be hearing the sound of rain on my cozy writing yurt. Our third question comes from Erica H. from Dallas. And let me see if, I don't think she's here today, but I'll send this video to her. And she asks, how do we create family sub-accounts in Cozy Grammar? Now, this is a more technical kind of question, but I'm very happy to walk people through it. We have instructions on the website, but sometimes it can be helpful to actually see step-by-step what to do. I mean, this is what both Marie and myself try to do in our lessons, is to take people step-by-step through the process of learning, which is how we feel empowered in our learning experience. So let me show you how to set up a sub-account in Cozy Grammar. I'm going to share my screen with you. You should see it shortly. Okay, I'm going to share my screen with you, and now here we are. Here is our Cozy Grammar website, and I'll log us in. And I'll log us in with one of our admin accounts. You'll notice that we include a math question when logging in. This is not just to make sure you're a human being logging in, but also to make sure that you remember that language arts and math aren't opposites, but they can be combined together. So we'll log in, and we set up sub-accounts so that if a family is homeschooling together, a parent, whoever is sort of in charge of the language arts part of the curriculum, can have access to the main account, and up to 4 students or family members can also have their own individual account to track their own progress through the course. So how do you set up a sub-account? Well, when you log in, you're first taken to your My Courses page. And at the bottom of your My Courses page, I'll scroll down to the bottom here. You'll see click to visit your account page. To set up the sub-account, you need to go, naturally enough, to your account page. And you can do that using this button at the bottom of the page. Or you can also, there's another way, there's a shortcut that I'll show you, which is you can go to the menu, and you go to the My Courses menu item, and down on the bottom, after the courses that you're currently enrolled in, and after another link to your My Courses page, you'll see the My Account menu item. Click on that and you'll go to your account. Now here you'll see we've given step-by-step instructions on how to create sub-accounts. So you can always go to this page and follow the instructions there. But I'll walk you through it myself. Let me just give you a little overview of this account page. The account page has this information about setting up sub-accounts. It also has down at the bottom your current name, address, email, and so on. If any of those things change, if you want to change the name on your account, if you move and you need to change your address, this is where you can do that. You'll also notice at the bottom of the page, if you want to change your profile, you can change your profile. If you're done with your learning experience, you can also delete your account. However, if there's some issue that you want to resolve first, please do contact us and we can help to resolve any issue if that would be easier. But to set up a sub-account, we go to this bottom here, and there are 4 words. We have home, subscriptions, payments, and logout. This is where you can manage your account. So we're going to go to subscriptions. I click on that menu item, and I'll go back down, and now you'll see here are all of the courses I'm currently enrolled in. For instance, in this account is currently enrolled in the Basic Cozy Essay course. Now, if I wanted to create a sub-account, I go to the far right where it says sub-accounts. Clicking on sub-accounts, and I go back down, and you'll see we have what's called a corporate account. That's just the technical term for the account that includes several different members. And as you know, we have 4 sub-accounts for every subscription. So to add a sub-account, I press the Add Sub-Account button. And here you'll see that there are a number of forms, there's a number of fields, I guess that's what they're called, to fill out. Here is the fastest way to do this. You go down to username and you create a username for your account. Suppose I want to create an account, I'll call it THPRUIKSMA. Then I place an email here. By the way, you can use your email as your username. If it's easier for you to remember your username as your email, feel free to do that. So in fact, you could just put your name at your whatever your email may be. You can use that for your email address as well. And then enter your first name and your last name. Now notice there's a box down here that says send new members the welcome email. Here you can click that box. I encourage you to click that box because that will also send the information for setting up the password for the first time. And then you send submit, and that will set up the sub account for your family member or for your student. Let me point out one more thing. Is there's this top box which says existing username. Sometimes we have families who sign their kids up for the free Cozy spelling course, so they already have accounts. If you want to add their pre-existing account to a sub-account, to the grammar course or the essay course or the punctuation course, so here you just type in their username, whatever their username might be, and then you press submit, and then you've added them to that paid subscription. And the last thing I'll point out is that once you've created I'll log out from here. Once you've created a sub-account, the last step is for the new account member to set up their password. Now, the email that will be sent will include a link where they can set up the password. But there is also a second way to set up the password. I've logged out, so I'm back at the home page of the website. But if I want to create a password for the first time, I go to the login page, and at the bottom of the page, you'll see Forgot Password. If I click that, I can use that not only if I've forgotten the password, but also to set up the password for the first time. Say if I've misplaced the email that was sent with the link to set up the password. You just click on that. It'll ask for your username or email address. It'll ask for another answer to a math question. And then you press Request Password Reset, and you'll get all the information in your email about how to set up a new password for your account. So Eric, I hope that answers your question for how to set up a sub-account. If you find these sorts of technical things more difficult, as I myself sometimes do, you can also just reach out to us at info@cozygrammar.com, and we'd be happy to set it up for you. You just send us the names of the students and their email addresses, and we can set up everything behind the scenes. So that's also an option. But hopefully this video will have helped you see for yourself how to set up a sub-account on Cozy Grammar.